Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Kentucky losing to Louisville, 96-88. They just, some of their guards didn't play that great. Joe Lowe didn't play great, missed a free throw down the stretch. He goes 88-84, gets fouled, misses the front end of a 1-on-1. Aberdeen did as well, so that's 4 points you don't get right there after they cut to 4. But I'm looking at the bigger picture. Don't wait until the final 10 minutes of the game to really start playing, because it didn't feel like they really started playing until really the end of the first half to make it a 7-point after being down by 18, and then they were down by 20, and then they started playing with about 10 minutes to go. You can't go down by 20 points basically twice and expect to win. I know they cut it to 4, but you got to play the whole game. Don't wait until the final 10 minutes to start playing ball. You can't have the missed free throws, turnovers, and poor shot selection from your starting point guard down the stretch of a close game that you're trying to get back in. Rough outing from just about everyone tonight, but especially Lowe and Oway. I don't know what's happened to Oway. He just did not look interested in playing tonight, and he's shooting too many threes. He's not a three-point shooter. He also turned the ball over like 5 times. You're not a three-point shooter? Come on, dude. But I'll tell you, Oway has to be better. The whole makeup of the team is built around the idea of him being the consistent rock on both ends every game. It hasn't really been that so far, to me. But Cam Williams was the plus-minus champ tonight, I guess if you want to look at some positives. During that comeback to get the deficit from 20 to 4, he was on the floor. It's more like he should have been out there. Those three-point shot hasn't really fallen so far, but he took a 3 and made it, and he played some pretty good defense. It's more like you need some defense out there. But yeah, rivalry basketball was a fun game though, for sure. At some points I was fucking frustrated as hell. But Mikael Brown Jr., he's another freak freshman. That guy's a beast. Conwell was also stellar as well, were many others. So obviously I gotta give credit to Louisville. I felt they just tried to do too much tonight. Story of the night. Some guys got overwhelmed. Some tried to do it all by themselves. It was a tough environment, and Louisville was on fire. Their freshman was spectacular. We lost. Just learn to move on. But Oway's kind of killed us. Maybe Jalen Lowe still hurt a little bit with that shoulder. I don't know, but I'm not going to just slander him. He was rough in the clutch, yes, but for most of the game, he was fine. But yeah, give credit to Mikael Brown Jr. He had 29 points, 8 of 16. He was pretty good. Brown's machine and simply stuck it to UK. I like the fight, but they just missed too many opportunities, and Oway was just not right. And on a floor full of veteran portal guys, at a time where college basketball has never been older, Mikael Brown Jr. was probably the best player on the floor tonight. Like, they cut it to 4, but you can't get down 20 points with 12 minutes on the road, especially. Like, I feel like this team will be more than fine. I liked what I saw to Colin Chandler. I liked what I saw to Cam Williams. They just need to guard. Really, that's really the main thing. And just stop taking bad shots. There was too many times in the first half that they were kind of taking bad shots and turnovers. Louisville was running. They always get out and run, but especially after turnover, you just can't have that either. And they need to... I don't know if Brandon Garrison can be their starting center. Like, it's either going to be Moreno or Yelovich, maybe. Brandon Garrison just ain't good enough to be a starter. That's just me, what I think, though. But they just took too many bad shots after they started off good. But when you go down by 20, it's going to be hard to win on the road in a tough environment. At least they battle. But Louisville was just getting too many open shots. But Cam Williams, that's why he was recruited to the University of Kentucky. Elite defender, a high-level shooter. He rebounds, plays his ass off. That's why he needs to play more. He just doesn't. You can't just just throw him in the second half and not play him in the first half. He was on the bench for a while because he missed some threes. He did miss some opportunities at the end, missing some 1-and-1 free throws. But my point is, just can't get down by 20 twice. At least they battled back. It could have been a lot worse loss, but they still lost. Aberdeen had 26 points, 3 assists, 7 boards. I thought he played good. Definitely his best game so far out of the 3 games he's played. So a career high 26 points. I feel like he's going to be one of their best players. Chandler, 12 points, 6 rebounds. I believe he was, 4 of 7, 4 of 8 on 3-pointers. I don't know. I didn't expect this out of him. But he did get better towards the end of last year. He's made 12 threes through the first 3 games. The guy's been good. Yelovich, 6 points. Moreno, 8 points. 5 boards. I would like to see more Yelovich minutes. Cam Williams, 5 points, 4 rebounds. He had a 3 and had a nice dunk. I would like to see him play more minutes than he did. He only started playing when there was about 12 minutes to go in the second half. Jalen Lowe, 9 points, 5 assists. Maybe he's still hurt, but he didn't play well either. Besides those 2 alley-oops he had in the first half. Jasper Johnson, 6 minutes, didn't score. Garrison, 3 points. Diabate, 7 points, 4 boards. Owe, 12 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. And Kentucky drops to 2-1. Louisville improves to 3-0. Michael Brown Jr., 29 points. It was really him and Conwell that destroyed our defense. They just kept making 3 after 3. So they kept getting left open. I mean, when you leave shooters open, they're going to make you pay. I don't understand why it took 30 minutes for Mark Pope to put Cam Williams in, but he contributed to the run, making the game competitive. These are the points I want to point out. Maybe Denzel Aberdeen has been great for us this year, but tonight he proved that he might be their most important, if not best player. Jalen has to be more efficient. Also has to make those 2 free throws, cut the lead to 2 points with about 3 minutes left. The NBA scouts have gone to Oakley's head, and he's forcing bad threes instead of getting downhill. But the defense has to be better. But if you're going under screens, you need lengthy guys like Cam Williams to play more. They keep going under screens. That's leaving shooters open. You need to have him out there. Diabate really struggling. Him not being able to space the floor really hurts. Especially not having a center who's a good 3-point shooter. And they actually shot better than Louisville from 3, I guess. But by having arguably your 2 best guard defenders matched up on Michael Brown Jr. and Ryan Conwell and having them combine for 53 points is inexcusable. Having 14 turnovers is always bad, but when the other team only has 6, it's worse. But they actually, I guess, shot better from the field, but they had limited possessions because of so many turnovers. And we give up 19 points off of turnovers. Garrison was frustrating. Louisville's still really damn good. And that's why you can't turn the ball over 14 times and give up 19 points. I felt we're going to be okay, but I'm really happy that we had a chance to come back in the end, but they didn't deserve to be in the game with how they played for about the first 30 minutes, really. But when JQ comes back, that further pushes the need for more shooters on the floor. You can't play him with Mo to beat Diabate and Owe. They need to get more shooters on the floor. That's why you got Cam Williams. You got to have more shooters. Our free throw shooting at the end of games could be it's a great fight to come back. Louisville's free throw shooting at the end could be a concern because they missed like 6 free throws. We still couldn't score because they couldn't get a rebound, and then they turned the ball over. But they fought back. This freshman class is damn talented. But yeah, Conwell, he had 24 points. Ryan Conwell had 24 points. Frew, 10 points, 7 rebounds. McNeely, 9 points. Woolley, 9 points. Hadley, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Khalifa, 4 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. But yeah, 53 of their 96 combined points were from Mikal Brown Jr. and Ryan Conwell. They just, when you're going under screens on those guys, I don't know what you expect to happen. But yeah, let's go to the stats. Kentucky shot 47 from the field, 35 from 3, 75 from the line, 40 total boards, 11 offensive, 29 defensive, 14 assists, 3 blocks, 4 steals, 14 turnovers. Like I said, turnovers hurt them. 40 points in the paint, 21 fouls. Louisville shot 44 from the field, only 32 from 3. Felt like they shot way better than that. But they did kind of go cold the last few minutes. I felt they got comfortable at 20, maybe. I don't know. 67% from the line, 37 boards, 12 offensive, 25 defensive, 20 assists, 3 blocks, 11 steals, 6 turnovers, 36 points in the paint, and 19 fouls. So Kentucky scored 46 in the first half, 42 in the second half, 53 for Louisville in the first half, 43 in the second half. It's just, our defense decided to start playing with like 10 minutes to go in the second half. They got to play better. And Brandon Garrison didn't really add much to his game this offseason, it feels like. But, man, those 2 missed 1-on-1s are just tough to miss because they had 2 legit opportunities to put some real pressure and couldn't do it. And I expect Jalen Lowe to make free throws. But at least they made it a game instead of losing by like 30. Chance to cut it to 2 and then it balloons to 7. So yeah, tough loss, man. 96-88 to Louisville. It's a tough loss no matter who they play, but especially losing to Louisville. But look, I mean, it's not really a shame because Louisville's damn good because they got Conwell, Mikal Brown, McNeely, Woolley. They got that Frew, who's a good big man. But yeah, Kentucky needs Oway to show up. They need last year's Oway to show up. Williams should play a lot against this type of competition. And Oway and Diabate probably shouldn't share the court in the starting lineup. But I'm not going to sit here and slander Jalen Lowe. I'm just going to say he didn't play good down the stretch. He didn't play well, but he's still coming back from injury. He has a big brace on. No excuse, obviously, but definitely got to play better. The defense has to play like those 5 from like probably 7-minute, 3-minute mark. I thought they played pretty good defense. And Louisville missed some shots as well, but defense has to play better. Simple as that. Stop going under screens, but yeah, we'll see what happens going forward. Both these teams are going to be really damn good. I'm not too concerned. They should get JQ back so they can have somebody else really defend the paint. But yeah, next game is Friday at 7 o'clock against Eastern Illinois. So it sucks to lose this game against Louisville, but Louisville's damn good. They're going to be probably one of the top 5 or 10 best teams this year. So yeah, Eastern Illinois is next, and Kentucky will get, obviously they'll have more opportunities as the season goes to beat ranked teams. They have a lot of ranked games this year, not including SEC play. But yeah, Eastern Illinois, Friday. We'll see what happens there. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.